All right, peace, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all honors, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Peace and blessings to you, hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and Akrev that's tuned in right now. Double honor to apostles and elders of GMS, man, who rule well and teach well. Uh, this is the brother Elijah, Warrior Free Household, and Jake Camp, you know, and come back with another driving talk, after work driving talk lesson. I didn't really have a specific topic, but watching the brother Yawana go live earlier, it really hit me to basically talk about being diligent in this thing, and picking a side, man. And my brother was making a very valid point earlier. Basically, there's no gray areas in the truth, man. Like we keep saying, you know, you're either gonna be a believer or a prophet, man. There is no in between in this thing. You know, so with that being said, Salakia Israel, I'm gonna grab a script, and this is 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail. Come, man. You know, and that's heavy because how do you go about making your calling and election sure, man? By doing the work of the Lord. And what's the work of the Lord, man? Doing your lessons, hitting the highways and byways, talking with brothers, meeting up with brothers, getting lessons in, you know, praying, repenting, staying away from this world, worldly things, you know, being the spirit, not of the flesh, man. So you gotta move diligent in this, and you gotta be circumspect, man. Hey, because with everything that's happening, especially wrapping around this whole Kyrie and Kanye situation, times is definitely speeding up, man. You can't deny that we in the end times. Even a blind man, even a blind man can see we in the end times, man. But you Jake still don't see it, you know. And Salakia, I forgot to bring my second phone, but I did post scripts out that came to mind on the comment board that I'm gonna use, So Salakia Israel, I'm gonna bring out those scripts I have, and then I'm most likely gonna roughly paraphrase a lot of other scripts, man. So Salakia Israel, you know. But the next script I got is Luke 14:23, and the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, right, man? The highways and hedges, go outside, because we're fishing at the end of the day, man. we're fishing for the elect. And best believe the elect is, if they're not sealed, man, that door is closing fast, man. You know, the Lord is finished talking, man, and I feel it. He's about to pull the prophets off out the streets and cut the internet off, man. Ain't gonna be no more talking. It's about to be action now, man. What's the famous saying, man? Actions speak louder than words. you know. So, YAHAWASHI, they're gonna show you how much action is behind these words, man. Once again, Salakia Israel, this just another driving talk, man. Uh, and compel them to come in that my house may be filled. Come on, man. Compel them to come into this doctrine. Make sure that they're in the right doctrine because there's a whole lot of doctrines out there, you know. But there's only one true doctrine, man. Because you got IUIC teach differently, WFI, GMS. But hey, man, GMS got the 144% truth, man. And I believe that wholeheartedly through the Spirit. I'm not just saying that because, oh, well, you only came into GMS. No, man. Because I also was looking at when I first came in into WFI, man, and my spirit didn't sit right with how they were saying that we should teach our kids to shoot AKs and take the kingdom back, man. And that's how I knew they was going off. Because the Lord said vengeance is his, man. How you gonna teach a kid to go out? Esau will mold you Jake kids down, man. The scripture not say Esau is Salakia. The Esau not say. The scripture not say Esau is a cunning hunter. The scripture not say that. You can't beat Esau with the blessing that the Most High gave him, man. That's why our blessing is spiritual. You're not gonna take Esau's carnal blessing. Salakia Israel. I don't have a phone stand, so I gotta position my phone a certain way. You're not gonna beat Esau with the blessing that the Most High gave him, which is weapons, man. You picking up the gun, you're showing the Most High that you don't need spiritual powers or that new body, man. And that's why Esau Edom is so good with guns. So Jake that's picking them up, you telling the Most High, hey, I don't need the spiritual power. I'm gonna use Esau's blessing. He's gonna mold you Jakes down easily, man. And right now the times is heavy because with this whole Kanye and Kyrie Irving situation, man, the Most High is definitely using them to get this word out on a much wider scale, even though the elders and apostles were already doing that for 30 plus years, man. But now that celebrities is saying it, Jake will listen, man. And this is Matthew 24:14. Salakia Israel. Trying to read and drive. And it reads, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. Right, man, that's heavy right now because with this whole JEW thing that's happening, those ish people, you got everybody focused and zoomed in on it. And then you got 2/3 Jakes, you know, saying, oh man, well, how they treating Kyrie, they lowballing him, they doing this and that, you know. And now Jake is starting to actually go look at that book on Amazon, you know. And that book is number one selling right now because of Kyrie. Because I just want to see 144 call all you how about me outside. Because Kyrie, man, shared it. So now it takes something small like that for Jake to do their own research, man. You know, and I actually have a camp lesson set up tomorrow called The Awakening of Jake that a lot of the points I'm making today I'm probably gonna remake tomorrow because of everything that's happening, man. You know? And best believe the elect is almost sealed, man. We're literally almost home. You know? Uh so hey man, and you brothers, man, that was outside that stopped, man. Hey, what you like scripture say, man? Roughly paraphrasing, for anyone that picks up the plow and put it down is not fit for the kingdom of heaven. Roughly paraphrasing, you know. So you was outside, you did a couple highway lessons and then you stopped. You did a couple sit downs and then all of a sudden you stopped. Now you becoming an Instagram prophet, man. And that's not good enough, man. You know? I mean everybody has their own lot. You know, some people might not be outside. Some might just be a believer. But like the brother Yohana was saying earlier, man, you can't be a prophet and not do the work. You can't call yourself a prophet and not do the work. You can't pick up the plow and then put it down when you don't feel like it no more, man. That's not how this works. And brothers need to stop looking at other brothers' levels and say, "Oh, I want to get to that level. I want to." No, everybody can't get on the same level, man. You know. Hey, this I came in 2019. There's still a lot of things I'm learning. You know, but I don't look at nobody else level and say, "Oh man, well, I'm gonna just stop working and take time to study so I can be on this level, man." That's not how this works. Times is moving fast, man. Teach what you know, man. There's nothing to bring out 2, 3 scripts and do lessons on it, man. You know, and then you always gonna have brothers in the comment section putting up scripts. So even if you walk in with 2 or 3, you might bring out 10 because your comment section is filled, man. You know. So you jakes that say, "Oh, you're afraid to do this and that," man. Oh, what you doing? It's literally no more excuses. You're either in this thing 100% doing the work or you're not, man. There is no playing sides to this thing, man. Because the Most High is definitely trimming the fat in this thing. And a lot of brothers is being taken out of this truth, man. And newer brothers is starting to wake up, you know? And I know that because we have a new member in our camp, man. So new brothers are waking up. So you brothers that's putting out the plow, that spirit could be put on somebody else immediately, man. That's how this thing works. And it's still plenty of work for everybody out there too, man. Hey, Shalom, brothers. My brothers from Pastor Dean at Wars Free House Shop, Maki and El Nunya, man. Very diligent brothers, man. I got some strong brothers, man. Hey, they push me, man. You know, they go hard for this thing. Hey, Wars Free outside. Hey, Shalom, Joanna. You know, if if anybody missed like the first parts of what I said, basically I was saying that I was watching your live earlier, Joanna, and I didn't have a topic on the driving talk, but you motivated me to talk about, you know, picking up the plow, putting it down, basically to do the work more, you know. And this is Matthew 7:13. Enter ye the straight gate, for wide the gate and broad is the way, Salakia, that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which to go in thereat. Salakia, Israel. Con, you gotta enter that straight gate, man. You know? You gotta keep doing this work. This is Matthew 7:14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Right, man, because this thing is very narrow, man. Everybody's not meant to be in this truth. But once you are called and once you actually enter this truth, you start to see what life is really about, man, how life really is. You start to see the light, you know? And you start to see how upside down this world is too, man. This is John 21:16. Salakia, Israel. And it reads, He saith to him again, Salakia, Israel. Let me come to the stop sign. He said to him again the second time, Simeon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. So if you love the Lord, man, if you want to be part of that first resurrection, you want to show how diligent you are in this thing, you gotta feed the sheep. And you can't do that if you're on your ass all day, man. Literally. They're not saying go outside every single day, but hey, one camp a week, man, minimum. You know? Hey, my brothers down in Texas, man, they do camp damn near every day. You know? Not saying, oh, you gotta do it every day. Everybody has their lot, but hey, that's their lot, man. That's what they like to do, man. You know? It's like me, man. I got a camp lesson set up tomorrow, you know. I know work is gonna drain me. I know I'm a man, cause my adrenaline be pumping throughout the day, moving back and forth. That when I get off, my body is like fully out of it, man. But hey, that's no excuse, man. You know. And I suffer from anxiety. I don't do well with large crowds. I don't do well with people looking at me and, oh, what's that? Cause literally, it's a thing that I have, man. My body just react differently, but I'm still out there, man. You know. Look at the back of that cop car, 144. Call on YAHAWASHI me outside, man. This thing is very much real, man. This is not no game. You know. The Lord can't use you if you got excuse why you can't do something, man. You know? And my brother Yawana, man, literally just came out the hospital a couple days ago. Very strong brother. He's out there in the cold, man. You know? That's why I look at my anxiety as, man, I know anxiety, not saying anxiety is something easy to deal with because it's not. I know the new brother we got, he suffers from it because he asked me a lot of questions about going out with anxiety and doing large crowds. But hey, once you in that spirit, man, you so zoned out, man. It's like the Lord literally comforts you. I can't literally explain to you how it feels because when I go out there and I feel my anxiety, it's like it feels like angels is covering me or that spirit is just hugging me, and then I don't get it, man. I just be so zoned into the lesson. People look, if they come over, man. You know, if you're a believer, you will still be rewarded. Man, we're not saying, oh, I'm doing sit downs for nothing. Nah, because at the end of the day, man, you turn your back away from this world. You are doing the work, man. But show the Lord it ain't gotta be perfect. It's just the fact that you did it, man. You know? Hey, even if you out there solo, you ain't gotta be out there for 3 hours, man. You ain't gotta be in the hardest parts of your neighborhood, you know. You be out there. Me, minimum I try and do at least an hour. From 40 to an hour. 40 minutes to an hour. Minimum, man. You know? This is Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom crieth without, she utter, Salakia, she utter her voice in the streets. Calm, man. You gotta get out in the streets. You gotta let it be known, man. Hey, wake the fuck up. Playtime over, Jake. Time to repent. And I remember when I first came into this thing, I need gas every 4 days, bro. And the gas just went back up. But anyway, I remember first coming into this thing, a script that came to mind was that in the end days, if a brother can post it, I'm gonna roughly paraphrase it, that people's gonna be lovers of themselves rather than lovers of God. Roughly paraphrasing. And I used to say to myself, well, why is that? Why in the last days we got power all into the power of the Most High and all that? Because I didn't know what the Most High stood for, but now I know, man. Now I understand being fully into this, and I came into this truth as a Christian, as quote unquote Christian. Now I understand. Now I understand why we have to be lovers of the power, man. Because he's the one that's doing all of this. He's the one that's sending out the famines, the plague. He's the one that's gonna save people out of temptation, through YAHAWASHI. Because that's what YAHAWASHI is coming to do, man. You know? Isaiah 30:10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, Salakia. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. So y'all basically want to hear that bullshit. Y'all want to hear, we're going to get the kingdom, Esau, Edom going into slavery, Amalek going down, these other nations going to be under our feet. Y'all don't want to hear that, man. Y'all want to hear, how quick you could get a bag on that side, or how quick you could get out the hood, or this and that, man. Jake on this side don't want the kingdom, man. Literally, if it was up to Jake, we'll stay here. And luckily, we don't need them to get out of here, man. All we need is his word elders and apostles, to do right by the Lord, repent, and YAHAWASHI, man. Those chariots, you know, this word. Because if it was up to these 2/3 J's, we'll be here, we'll never leave this place, man. YAHAWASHI taught daily too, Khan. Daily. Oh man, it's raining. Tough. You know? I ain't want to speak too much about, the Kanye and the Kyrie Irving situation, how that can help bring. That's what I plan on doing with my street ministries I got set up for tomorrow, you know, called The Awakening of Jake. And I want to make points of how this situation, why this is really happening and stuff, man. So I wanted to save the goodies for tomorrow, you know. So Salakia, Israel, I ain't want to give away too much. Look, IUIC once again closed. Every time I do it, oh look, never mind. I seen a Friends warrior just now. He got on purple sweatpants, black Friends T-shirt with a blow dryer. I mean, not blow dryer, with a what you call that? A leaf blower while it's raining. You know, they don't even be on their own corners in front talking. I literally don't even see them on the highways no more, man. And they used to be out there, even on today. Usually they be out there. I have not seen them in so long, man. They don't teach, man. GMS is out there. They're still out there, man. You don't see no WFI. You don't see no IUIC or none of that, man. Those are agents. At the end of the day, man, those aren't real men of the Lord, because they don't teach about Jacob's trouble. They can't even really tell you what the mark of the beast is, man. This 2 Timothy 3:7, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of truth. Oh, I should have started at, Salakia King. I'm trying to do this and freaking drive at the same time. So Salakia, I'm almost home, so I'm gonna grab because I ain't want to skip over all those scripts, you know. So Salakia. That's why I wish I gotta get me a phone stand, because right now I'm holding on to it. I'm trying to read it, and it's kind of hard doing that and driving. So bear with me, Israel. You know, that's why I roughly paraphrase a lot of things. I still ain't master driving and reading scripts at the same time. So Salakia, I'm still growing in this thing. Actually, driving talks is kind of new to me, because I put that in my arsenal now, being I got a car, and I see, other brothers doing it, and it motivated me to say, hey, why don't I use the time to go home to do one while I'm on my way to my house, man. You know? So, let me start from, can we upload lessons, being a believer, posting scripts with news articles and pointing bros and sisters to GMS is works, but the real work is the highways. Con, right? Because we outside, you know. Present your body as a living sacrifice, you know. So this says 2 Timothy 3:1. Know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedience to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, con, traitors, heedy, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh. Kind. That's the exact script thwarted, King. And now I fully understand, man. You know? And Christians are really selfish too. Because even when I was coming in, I read that, I said, "Oh man, why in the last days we got to keep loving God? We can't do this and that." And now I see, man, we need the power. We need to be saved out of this place, man. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Right, man. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with divers lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Come, man. You know? And people denying it even right now, man, with this whole situation with Kyrie and Kanye, man. They on, it seemed like Jake on Amalek's side. Literally, man. You go on Twitter or Instagram, read those comments, man. Jake is on Amalek's side, man. You know? And you know, big goofy sellouts like Shaq calling Kyrie an idiot. He's the biggest sellout there is, man. He'll do anything for Amalek. And you could tell who'll do anything for Amalek by how they move, too. And by how they throw other people under the bus, man. Look how they did Kyrie and Kanye, man. Instead of saying, "Oh, well, you know, his belief is his belief, this and that," they call him an idiot or he should be suspended. They talked about it, and look, they dead suspended him, man. You can't even trust your own people on this side, man. That's why That's why 2/3 gotta go, man. We'll see y'all on the other side. You know, when y'all in y'all right minds, because y'all not gonna understand it this time. You know. This is Ezekiel 35, 1-2. Moreover, the word of the Lord, YAHAWASHI outside, came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. Prophesy against Babylon the Great, man. Because every time you go out there, words is cracking them skies, man. Another piece of Babylon falling, prophecy being fulfilled, every time is speeding up. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI outside, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay the cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, YAHAWASHI outside. Because this place is about to be a desert land, man. So much, literally, it's a video out now. Lord willing, if I find it, I'm gonna repost it. I believe Nahar got it. But they literally went over to Sodom and Gomorrah. They took a rock and lit it on fire, and it started to melt, showing you that it literally rained fire and brimstone, man. This is not no joke. Each and every time they dig more, you start to see the Bible is just not no fairy tale, no mystical book of, oh man, all these great characters and yeah, we're gonna do this and that. Nah, man. This book is living. So what do you think is gonna happen when scriptures say that the man of the Lord is gonna be endowed with that spiritual power out there fucking shit up, man? That's not no joke. When them chariots come in and start laser zapping people, hey, that ain't no joke, man. You know? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end. So come, man. You know? So, hey, man. Nice little driving talk. I just wanted to, hey, if you picked up that plow, you gotta keep going, man. You know, putting it back down, that's unworthy. So to most I could take that spirit off of you and put it on somebody else. Like I said, man. You know, but I've watched this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna give all honors, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Peace and blessings to you, hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and Akrev, once again, who tuned in. Double honor to apostles and elders, GMS, who will teach well. Like I Apostle all like to say, on to the next lesson. You're only as good as your last lesson, man. You know, keep leveling up, stay in that spirit, man. Keep working until these lights cut off, man. You know, even if you give me yourself a little couple days off, hey, get right back to work, man. There should be no reason why you taking months off or weeks off, not putting up at least a lesson or two a week, man. You know, it's enough work for everybody. You know, and you're not in this alone, man. You ain't always gotta do a lesson alone. You got brothers. You could always, hey, a brother is always want to do a lesson with you, man. Unless you out there on the highways and byways by yourself. Like me, man. I go on the highways and byways by myself now. I used to have a brother, but hey, that didn't stop me. When he stopped, man, I kept, hey, I gotta keep going, man. But sit downs, I always have a brother, Joanna, Nahar, Makiel, I always got brothers that's doing sit downs with me, you know. So even if you gotta hit the highways by yourself, just know you're gonna always have brothers doing sit downs with you. No brothers in this thing alone, man. You know. But till next time, DTA, a Bob, a ball soon, and Shalom, Israel.